Oh, the anomaly looked funny to me. Okay. A fog rolled in. What? Like, this fog wasn't here, right? Like, a fog rolled in on me. I could have swore I could see better than this. Dude. It's storming. It's storming. See what I mean? That's like exciting about this version of the game. I don't even know. I'm trying not to sneeze. Ow. Welcome back. I am a friendly pest, and today I'm playing Into the Radius 1.0. This is my second run. See how it goes. Not modified in any way. Really just getting our feet wet, figuring the world out. We have a mission that we picked up last week. Gotta go find an artifact, bring it back. Thank you to all the support in the first video. Seems like people want to see more of this version of the game, and I do as well. So that's what we're gonna do. Today is gonna be a good day. So let's take a look at the map before we go. Kind of get a lay of the land. Think this through. I don't know if it spawns me in at the same time, same place every time. Last time it spawned me in about here. If it does, we might even go this way rather than dealing with this water stuff, because I don't like water. By the way, anybody that comments on the 1.0 videos, I appreciate the feedback, like letting me know if I walked into the fog anyway, it would take me home to Vano. But do keep spoilers to a minimum, because I want to be surprised and terrified by the things I find, right? But I do appreciate technical help like that. That'll be very beneficial to me. Let's get out there. Let's go. We don't need to talk a bunch. We need to go. Let's see. Got a little bit extra ammo, some meds and food, a regener. Health is good. I slept a little. My magazines are full. My pistol's ready. Let's rock and roll. Let's go explore the radius. I adjusted my bitrate a little bit with Airlink, so hopefully it runs smoother today. But my struggles with Airlink are endless. That's why I switched to virtual desktop. But I'm having trouble making this run with virtual desktop for some reason, so back on Airlink. Let's go. I'm fairly excited about this. I feel like I was starting to feel a little bit of strain and fatigue with creating content and videos, and then, wow, so bright. This is not where I spawned in last time. Where am I? I'm way over here to the right. This is like in the middle of where I spawned last time. We're gonna take note. This time I spawned here. Let me write. Yeah. This time I spawned here. We'll keep track of where I spawn in and see if we can come up with some kind of pattern. But we should be able to follow this road all the way around to this artifact location. I think that's probably the way to go. So let's go. And also, I think the supply depot is supposed to have a hidden pistol. I found a log saying that somewhere in this there was a pistol of some kind. I don't remember what. Anyway, back to my other point. Look at that darkness in the sky. I wonder what that is. Huh. I feel like I was starting to feel a little strain on my content, a little fatigue. The channel growth had slowed down some. I was starting to feel a little frustrated, but I got through it. I found my reason again. And I do these videos. I started doing these videos not because people watched them, not because the channel was growing rapidly, not because of any productive reason, really. I was doing this because I really like it. I love to play these games. Every time I come into these worlds, I'm still immersed by the perspective, by the presence of VR, and I love that, and I like to share that. But also, there are people that do watch my stuff every week, and they say nice things, and they look forward to it, and I look forward to hanging out with them and talking about the games and this and that and their own stories and swapping that back and forth. And that's my reason. That's why I'm going to keep making videos. Squiggly worm didn't see me. We're going to find it. Looks like the mobs have reset. So this zone like resets every time. Oh wow, look at that ash overhead. That's wild. This zone appears to reset every time you leave, rather than a tide wave. So I assume that's pretty random. Like I could probably come and go, and check this same area over and over again, and probably find some stuff every time. But I don't imagine the loot there is ever quite amazing. So far, I've not found anything dangerous enough to need more than my Makarov. We'll also need to see if the anomalies change position. Lots to learn, but that's the exciting part. Come on, bro. I keep forgetting how to throw. Yeah. What the? Spawn core. No special properties. That's cool. I legitimately really like the cores that drop. Like this is a fragment core. That's a spawn core. Not only do you like better learn these mobs' names, but you can sell these, and it gives a benefit to destroying the mobs, right? Because in the other version, the mobs don't give you anything. They just cost you ammo. They're totally in the way. In this, you can actually kind of go out and hunt them a little bit. How cool is this zone? How cool is this zone? I'm astounded at the amount of work and detail in this zone, and they just decided not to use it anymore. So our path goes this way, and it looks like we're going to cross the river, which is a bit scary. But we are going to focus on the objective, and we're going to learn as much about the map in due time. But it feels good. It's like a peace has settled over me, that I found my reason. You know what I mean? Because I was starting to strain there for a little bit. And I think it's partly just because work ramped up. I wasn't sleeping well. So all those things come together. Sometimes the stuff you're mad at in life, it's not because you're really mad at these things. It's everything else will shift your perspective. And the better state of that thing there, we're going to avoid. We don't like that. We don't like those. Yeah. If you're in a good state of mind, like your tire can go flat on your car, and you'll pull over the road and kind of laugh about it, and you fix it, and you move on, right? But if you're in a bad state of mind, you beat dents in the car, and you make the situation worse. This is not good. I don't know. I don't like water. I don't like water. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. This looks fairly safe. Look at that stamina instantly gone. Feel okay about it, though. Oh. Okay. Oh. Don't like it. Don't like it. Look at that. There's a nice overhead crossing there. That's super cool. Anyway, if you do the best you can to focus on your outlook and your perspective, then you can take on challenges much more comfortably. And I think things got away from me a little bit. Like work was pretty hectic. Almost as hectic as it's ever been. I've had worse days, but these were rough days. We're gonna tuck under this board. Hoorah. Like a Spartan race. Anyway, it kind of affected me a little bit. I feel good now. Oh no. Okay. Refocused. Remembered what's important. And that's my wife, my family, my health. This is just a hobby. I'm doing this because I like doing this. I'm doing this because I like hanging out with you guys. And that's enough for me. That's enough for me. That's why I'll keep doing it. I'll keep doing it until it's not fun anymore. And then I'll quit doing it. Meanwhile, plenty of fun. It's still fun to think about new games. It's still fun to play old games in different ways. It's fun to think about new hardware. So long as that's the case, I am content. And I think that's the best you can do some days. I wonder if these talk like they used to talk. Greetings. No. Nope. Okay. Time to go inland. Not this tower, but this tower over here should have our artifact, and I expect it to be defended. Let's have a look. This is running much better than it did last week. It's cool to see people excited about the series, though. But people want to see more. It's cool to see people like look at this and wishing and hoping somehow that the devs bring it back with the modern engine or something, right? Like this is one of the things people love Into the Radius, but they're kind of tired of the same map over and over again. They're kind of tired of the same mob over and over again. They need a sequel. They need another zone. They need more mobs. Let's be on the other side of that rock. Can we risk the rock? Nope. And because this is so complete, this feels like a prequel, right? It feels like Radius 1 is like seriously Radius 1, and then Radius 2.0 is like Radius 2, and I've never seen that in a game before. I've never seen, it's almost like whenever you're checking out, like say Sea of Thieves. Say Sea of Thieves, for example. They'll, occasionally devs will like show pictures from very early versions of that game, and it's completely different. It's completely different, everything about it, right? But those versions were never sold or playable, right? Well, outside of their testing. This is kind of like that. Like this was the early vision of the game, and it was for sale, and it was completely playable. And then this new update comes along, and bam, completely new map. And the devs knew it too, right? The devs knew that the change was so dramatic. Look at that, a gas cloud, a roaming gas cloud. We're gonna have to be careful. Why do I feel like that artifact's probably up this terrible tower? That'd be horrible. That'd be horrible. I've missed it. That's probably for the best, because that tower looks like death. Let's get this artifact first, and then we'll investigate this tower some. How did I miss it? There's got to be another artifact right here. The devs knew that it was such a dramatic change that they left the 1.0 version up, so you could still download it, you could still play it. Huh. Find the artifact. I wonder if I just did. I wonder if I found the artifact and the map doesn't change on this version. I've got it. Yeah, I've got it. Well, while we're here, that's the construction site. That's what that's called. It's hard to see, it's hard to read. Let's have a quick look at it. The construction site in the modern zone has mimics that shoot back. So if they're here, I'll probably bug out because I just have my Makarov and limited ammo. What the heck is... Oh, the anomaly looked funny to me. Okay. A fog rolled in. What? Like, this fog wasn't here, right? Like, a fog rolled in on me. I could have swore I could see better than this. Dude. It's storming. It's storming. See what I mean? That's like exciting about this version of the game. I don't even know. I'm trying not to sneeze. Ow. I don't even know what I don't know about this version of the game, and that's fun. And I don't want to know without, like, finding out the hard way. That's the fun part. Ow, ow, ow. Top up the old health here. We're getting tired. So we don't have much time. Let's just take a peek and get out of here. Because we can run to the fog. I'm going to sneeze again. Ah, sorry about that. I'll try to edit those out. I didn't know it had weather. It's got fog that rolls in. It's got storms. What do the storms do? There's another one of them, like, time distortions. There's a Katia here.
Beautiful, isn't it? At least it used to be. You can see everything from up here. Not that I ever climbed it myself, but I imagined what it would be like. The vertigo, the awe. There were some boys I knew who claimed to have made the climb. I almost believed them, but they kept arguing about particulars. How far out they could see and what. Now there's nothing to see. Were you from around here? Was Pechorsk your home like it was mine? Or did you come here later? For work? For love? Maybe you only planned on being here for a year or two and then going home, wherever home was for you. Or maybe you planned to emigrate? Leave the country and never return? I knew people like that too. Oh, I'm sorry. It's cruel of me to ask all these questions when you don't even know your name. No matter. We'll think of a name for you. Maybe Dima or Maxim?
Maxim.
Find me and we'll figure it out together.
Very cool. In my opinion, that's changed, right? The dialogue has been tweaked. I don't remember super clearly. Is it right out here? Oh, because I just smoked that mob. And then these two. Cool. Alright, let's focus up. Get back focus here. I'm a little thrown off because it seems like the dialogue's different. It's similar but different. Here's something above me. But I don't know if the mimics spoke in this version of the game. So there could be like an armed commando up there sitting silently waiting for me to blunder into him. That would be quite the thing. What is that? There's some kind of ring anomaly on the wall. It could be another time distortion. We're gonna have to be extra careful. I'm genuinely not very careful most of the time, so. To what the live streams have been super fun. Hanging out with people and playing. It's definitely not the most efficient way to play a game. But it's super fun to hang out with people and see what they've got to say. Like inside jokes are coming of it, you know what I mean? Dude, where'd you go, bro? Let's top up our meg. This is going well. It's going very smooth today. The only thing that could get me is fatigue, I think. What we got here? PP91 long magazine. We're gonna have to save a lot of stuff. Though I gotta store again. Come on. So, nice. Ammo we're using. Not ammo we're using, but we will use later. Let's see if these are any different. Those will be the same. That's my prediction. Types did exist, but they're different than the other ones. Interesting. So like these ones I've been killing are kind of the fragment, or the ghosty, or the phantom ones, right? The old version of those. And then that was a more traditional one. There's another one of those time rings. Nothing of note out there. Creepy music's not helping. Nothing in there. The pacing is completely different. Should I try to climb the tower, you think? She's all like, trying to talk me into climbing the tower. Climbing the tower is difficult. It's definitely tricky. Don't want to fall and have to come all the way back from my body. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here and we'll think about climbing the tower. We'll think about climbing the tower. That'd be a pretty good day. Like, I don't know if this version of the game has the stashes either. Oh, it does. It is the below section here. And the bricks you can climb. Did you notice that the music is echoing on the walls in here? There's some things about this version of the game that are just super cool. Keep this out. And I tell you what, so far for the challenges I've faced, the Makarov has been quite adequate. Now we're doing some work. Patience. Fight smart. Fight smooth. Nice. Doesn't look like we're going to be all that well rewarded. Shotgun ammo. That might be handy. Because I don't have a shotgun yet. Or do I? Oops. You have to be careful about that backpack. That trick doesn't work. Plan B. Cool. Well, that was worth it. I can buy ammo for it. I get a shotgun and a Makarov, and that's a pretty decent combination for the opposition that I've encountered so far. Like, I could see some of those full-on fragments with their cores and everything overwhelming me in great numbers if I just had the Makarov. At least in tight quarters they could. But having the shotgun to help clear them out, definitely a huge advantage. If I can find my way out of here. That worked beautifully. Energy levels are getting low, food's getting low. Should we climb the tower? Should we climb the tower? Man, we are feeling brave today, aren't we? We're gonna be very deliberate. Oh, that broke off. It seems like no matter how much I play VR, I still sweat when I climb. My goodness. I like glitched and stepped on that part of the platform. That could have got me killed. No! No! No, 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 no! There goes my corpse. I suspect that I can get my body. We're gonna find out. I don't load saves when I die. I never have. I'm not gonna start. I will be punished for my errors. I will be punished for my mistakes. It adds a layer of suspense, of challenge. Like, I really hesitated to try to climb that tower because I knew if I died, I was gonna have to run back. Right? My light on. Okay. Still looks like it's on. What is that noise? Anyway, it adds consequence to my actions, and that makes me measure my actions differently. Really didn't want to climb that tower. I just had a feeling like the tower's not easy to climb in the new version. I had a feeling that climbing that tower was going to get me killed. And because there's consequences to my death, I have to run all the way back to get my body. It's just the way I play. Really have to think hard about stuff like that before I do it. And I decided to do it. And now I'm paying for it. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's... And I understand for people that, like, they say it's not worth the time investment to have to go back and get your stuff. I understand that completely. I do. But for me, this adds to the experience. It adds to the experience. I don't like this part of the experience, but it adds a layer that makes me take my actions more seriously. I'd like to see what's at the top of that tower, but I guarantee I'm not going to try to climb it again today. Like, I might come back at a later date and try to climb that stupid tower, but not today. Like, it got me once. That'll be enough. And it got me in a way as I was climbing the rung, teleported me up onto a platform, and I tried to move forward and fell back in. And then I was surprised when I hit something, because I was desperately trying to reach for anything, grab anything, that as soon as I hit something, I slipped and fell further, where if I'd have chilled out, I'd have probably been okay. So a lot happened very quickly, and I paid for it. And I knew before I climbed that tower, don't climb the tower. Tower's gonna get you killed. Boom, boom, energy drink. I love that throwing knives are viable in this, because I not really found much success in the newer version. We're up to like 2.6 in the beta. Kind of makes me want to load that version and see if I can get there with throwing knives, because like I'm having great success throwing. It's very surprising to me. Unfortunately, my body is halfway up the damn tower. You want to talk about not ideal? That right there, that's not ideal. It looked like the corpse came on down. In this version, my loot probably sprayed. It looks like it did. Yeah, my loot's everywhere. Okay, so we'll try to efficiently pick everything up. Thank God for gravity. Come on. Legend of the Knife Fighter. My nerves are shot. How much of my stuff stayed up there? Like I'm missing my health, my smoke, that extra pistol, quite a bit of ammo. Where'd it go? Let's take a moment to take it in here. Our hand out, maybe we'll see it. Maybe it clipped through something. Is it up there? learn a lesson about metal towers and lightning. There's my stuff. Okay. Okay. I'm having issues. I'm having issues. Everything's stuck on this bag. Oh, this is not ideal. Come loose, please. That's an objective thing. Set that over here. Come loose, come loose. Stuff is stuck. Oh, it fell. Its stuff's falling, but we'll get it loose. Calm down, weather. We absolutely had to come back for this stuff. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Okay. Stupid tower. Stupid construction site. Stupid corpse run. I don't see some of the things that fell. Oh, there's one. We're gonna have to take what we can get and go. We'll do a quick walk around. Make sure there's nothing obvious that I've missed. And we'll head out. We'll head out. Overall, pretty successful day exploring 1.0. We've got our mission objective. Checked out the construction site fairly thoroughly. I think there's probably a bit more to it. Found a mob type that I didn't see in my last run on this, even though it's still just a fragment. Hard to beat it. It's a good day. It's a good day. We'll continue our adventures every week, and we'll see what else we can find out here. Because it's my understanding, horrors await me that I have never seen. And in its own way, that's exciting. Something over here. Might as well. Nice. Cool. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. There's some dorms up this way. We really just want to make it to the fog. But we'll look at the... Ooh, about walked into that. We'll look at the dorms on our way to the fog. I'm feeling more confident than I should feel. And I'm kind of aware of it. Like I'm pretty bravely strutting along here. Ooh, is that a crate? Nice. Squiggly worm. Regular fragment probably. Something down there making noise. I hear you, bro. I just don't see you. Oh, there he is. You can barely make him out. We're not too worried about him. Come and get it, bro. I'm gonna switch the probes to my other hand since the knife is like a viable throwable item now. Let's do that real quick. There we go. So I can be quicker on my knife draw now. Because it is absolutely super useful to silently take out these mobs and not waste ammo. You know, probably sell the extra Watchamadini, but we've got HP and ammo, so that's a win. But none of these crates have been particularly fruitful. We did get a shotgun out of the mess. Didn't even check the condition on it. Decent. So this is the dorms. Pretty sure my knife just fell through the world. It's okay, I've got another. We're gonna make our way to the zone line. We're not gonna try to clear the dorm. We might do that next week. There's another crate over here though. We'll get it on the way. This has gone great today. This has gone great today. Airlink's performed fantastic. Hey, extra magazine. Nice. We've got buckets of food, which we are fine on right now. As much as I don't want to cross, brush so tall I can't see, this is the direction we're going to go to skirt the dorm and make it to the fog line. Because it's my understanding, wow, look at all these sticks. Wild. My understanding that anywhere I walk into the fog will take me home. And I actually like that. Alright. Try to outrun him. Well now. Things are getting busy. Things are getting busy, but they're gonna have to catch us. They're gonna have to catch us. I think we're gonna make it to the fog on them. Man, that spider's quick. Fast as fast can be, you will not catch me. And now we see if that worked. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's turn in our mission. Let's sell our stuff. Let's see where we land. I did make the mistake of selling my cleaning rod in the first video. I don't know why I did that. I thought that I had a spare, and then as soon as somebody pointed out to me that I sold my cleaning rod, I immediately thought back. It's like, oh no, the cleaning rod I had was from like the tutorial, so I didn't actually have one. Anyway, maybe I can buy one. I do have a store now after all. HP's fine. We'll sleep off our fatigue. Let's deliver our mission. One blank artifact. 210. Not bad. I mean, I did die out there, but overall, I'm really enjoying this process. So I don't want an extra Makarov or whatchamajee. We got a nice pile of these. That is a great part of this version of the game, that you can find those. Just feels like you got a purpose to slaying mobs. Like when I was running away even, I thought maybe I should take these guys out to see if they drop anything, because it'll add up at the end of the day. Let's see. I need all these flashlights. I'll keep the one spare. I think everything else we will keep for now, because we don't know exactly what we're going to do. What type of ammo is that? 9 of 18, nice. Guess we'll keep the spare probes just in case. Perfect. So, if you've got a number in your head, how much you think this will bring today, I'll give you just a moment to think about it. These are worth a little bit. I don't know what these spawn ones are worth. The blank or the night eye, which I should probably keep, but I'm not going to. Anyway, if you got a number in your head, was that your number? That's not bad. It's not as strong as I expected. It seems like there's some random value to the fragment cores, which is interesting. I didn't expect that. I thought they would be about the same. The blank isn't worth much. The spawn core is worth more. That's pretty cool to see, because they're really not difficult to deal with. Overall, and that night eye was worth a good chunk. we're doing pretty well. We're up to 1693, which is awesome. How much is a cleaning rod? I'm saving up for a flashlight, which I could buy. I could buy a flashlight, but let's see. Weapon cleaning. I'm gonna need a cleaning rod. So today we'll buy the cleaning rod, and that'll put me just below buying my flashlight. No, it's not. I'm not below it. I was thinking wrong. I was dumb and wrong. We're buying a headlamp. That's a big purchase, but totally worth it. Nice. Oh, it works just like the old one too. Great. Now we can put health on our chest and keep the spare flashlight. Maybe we can't put health on our chest. In that case, we'll stick that down there. I'll mess with that later. Maybe I'm just bugged. Anyhow, pretty good day. Look how bright that is. That'll make exploration much easier. Let's go ahead and get next week's mission, and we'll call it a day. And it was a good day. I'm enjoying this. I enjoyed today more than I enjoyed last week. I think last week I was just in the wrong state of mind. Oh, wow, look what that's worth. The black box, Area 6. Recover the black box from the swamp crash site. Stash with old sniper rifle hidden in the construction zone. Nice. Get it if you prefer precision shooting. Nice. So it's like a double objective. So there's a stash in this construction site that I have missed. It's probably up in the stupid tower. So next week, I guess we're going to have a rematch with the tower. And then we're going to try to recover a black box from that swamp. That's going to be next week. And this is considered a top priority mission. So I think that means like a story mission. And I assume we'll have, multiple story missions and eventually make our way to the castle, and we'll see what this is like. And I'm really enjoying it. I especially like even that the dialogue seems somewhat different. It feels like a different game, and it plays well enough. Like there's some improvements to the new version of the game with the way things handle and play, but this does not play bad at all. This is a completely acceptable play experience, and I'm really enjoying myself. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this as well. This will go up on Friday. But whenever you find this video, hopefully it finds you well. Thank you to everyone, sincerely, for sharing your time with me. Time is your most valuable commodity. And those that choose to share their time with me, hanging out in these videos and commenting, or hanging out in the Discord and playing together on game nights, I really appreciate it because I genuinely enjoy your company. Thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this tiny channel. Have a nice day.